in a lossless medium. See, we are discussing the problems on electromagnetic wave propagation in different mediums. In last class we completed 2 problems and we'll continue the discussion on problems. In a lossless medium for which intrinsic impedance is equal to 60 pi, mu r equal to 1 and h bar is equal to minus 0.1 cos omega t minus z is z. This is z. Can you see this or not? Plus.
So, but the first
The
line,
first line is
cannot.
not visible for intrinsic impedance about
Oh.
60 point.
Okay, I'll write that. Plus 0.5 sin omega t minus z a1. The intrinsic impedance they gave us 60 pi. It should be ohm. 60 pi ohm. Calculate epsilon r, omega and e bar. Calculate relative permittivity, frequency, angular frequency and electric field intensity. See, the type of medium is, we say, lossless. Is it or not? You see this equation for H bar, it is having 2 components. One is along AZ direction, that is minus AZ, and one more is along plus A1. It is having 2 components, bit complex. Yes, even when it is having 2 components, one along AZ and one along AY, definitely this E bar is also having 2 components. Before finding E bar, shall we find this relative permittivity and angular frequency? Shall we do that?
Yes.
See, lossless medium. For lossless medium, can you see this out?
Yes.
For lossless medium, intrinsic impedance is equal to omega by epsilon. That is omega naught mu r divided by epsilon naught. Right? See, he given 60 pi. And what is the phase angle for lossless medium? Phase angle of intrinsic impedance. What is the phase angle of intrinsic impedance for lossless medium? What is the phase angle of intrinsic impedance for a lossless medium or free space? 0. It is 0.
0.
Then you know what is that mu? This mu naught by
Epsilon.
epsilon naught, you know, and mu r is given. Yes, it is 1.
By 1 epsilon.
And this is 60 pi. Can you get epsilon r? Is it not? And what is this? This value. What is this value?
377.
377. If you are able to remember. Otherwise, 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. This is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 2. Substitute will get this much. Then, after that, omega. This is for lossless medium. See, it is lossless medium, but however, it is not a free space. On what basis you can say it is not for free spaces? Free space. It is for lossless medium, but it is not for free space. On what basis you can say it is not for free space? Backward is not there, no doubt. For lossless also backward won't be there. Both they are forward only because negative here, negative here. They are forward only. no backward. But on what basis you are saying it is for lossless dielectric, not for loss that free space? For free space, what is intrinsic impedance? For free space, what is the value of intrinsic impedance? 377. But it is other than 377. That's why it is lossless dielectric. It is a lossless dielectric. There is only one possibility. Lossless, free space is a lossless. And one more is lossless dielectric. If it is free space, intrinsic impedance is 377. Is it or not? If it is a free space, intrinsic impedance is 377. No, for lossless dielectric, what about beta is given by? Is it or not?
Omega root mu epsilon.
Is it or not?
Yes.
Then beta, you know, what is beta by seeing that equation? By seeing that equation, what is the value of beta? By seeing this equation, what is the value of beta? What is the value of beta? Phase constant. Who said 1? It's 1 because cos omega t minus beta z. The wave is propagating in which direction here? Z direction. Beta in place of beta, what is the value? 1. Beta is equal to 1 radian per meter. Then we need to find omega. Whether we know all these things, that is omega, mu naught, mu bar, epsilon naught, epsilon naught. All these things are known, and omega is equal to beta divided by this. What is the units of this? Radians per second, because it is 2 pi by t. The unit of this is radians per second. This you can do it, right? That will you calculate or not? For me, the interesting thing is EMA. For me, the interesting thing is finding EMA. Shall we proceed for that? Have calculated the value of omega and beta, sorry, this epsilon r? Anyone calculated or not? What is epsilon r? 4, okay, write it 4. What about omega? Relative permittivity of the medium is, lossless medium is 4. And omega? Shall I write this? See, given h bar is equal to minus 0.1 cos omega t minus z az plus 0.5 sin omega t minus z a1. Calculated omega. If otherwise, you can leave this and concentrate here. 1.5 into 10 to the power 8 radians per second. Please note of this. Shall I write this? No, you concentrate here. Very important. No, H is in the form of H1 bar plus H2 bar. Will you agree? This is, I'll call it as H1 and this is H2. Where H1 is? H1 bar is minus 0.1 cos omega t z az. And H2 is 0.5 sin omega t minus z a. I said solution may be in the form of cos or sin or even exponential also. No, what we do? Then E1 will be having E bar will be having, if H is having H1 and H2, E bar will be having E1 bar plus P. Call it as equation number 1. Then E1 will be found from H1, E2 will be found from H2. That's all. Okay? Is it clear? Then E1 is equal to, no, before that, let's find E1 now. We know that A, just I'll write here, that is AK, AE, A for finding E1. Okay. Just concentrate on this. The wave is propagating in which direction? In which direction the wave is propagating? Z plus Z or minus Z? It is traveling in a plus Z. If it is minus, means the wave is traveling in the forward direction. Means plus AZ. That is AZ. Okay. Then direction of H. H1. What is the direction of H1? Minus AZ. Then what should be your AE? What should be this AE now to get this AZ? Sorry, this is the wave is something is I did some mistake in writing here.
It should be H.
Not. Earlier it was AZ, no? It is AX. No. AK is, what is AK with AZ? And what is the direction of, this is your AX. This is AX. What is the direction of H? Minus AX. Then what is AE? AY minus AX. Is it AZ?
Minus A. Yes, sir. Minus A. It's minus A.
See, for example, I'll tell you. AY cross, what is that? AX cross AY is AZ. AX cross AY. But here it is AY into AX. It is minus AZ. AY into AX is minus AZ. But here at present, this minus is here. If this minus is here, this will be plus. Is it clear? Means the direction of E1 is, what is the direction of E1? What is the direction of E1? AY. Alright? AY. Done. Is equal to EM1. Okay. EM1 cos omega t z. I'll find EM1. Okay, now? That magnitude of intensity, I'll call it as eta 1 is equal to EM1 divided by HM1. No, what is EM1? What is the magnitude of intrinsic impedance? 60 pi. 60 pi into, what is HM1?
Minus point.
Not pi, minus is the direction. Just like in a magnitude of this. Means point 60 into 0.1. It is 18.8. Then write down one more equation where you substitute this as 18.8. That's all. Okay, are you getting? EM1 is 18.8. And don't forget to write its unit is volt per meter. Volt per. But at the end also you can write that unit. Because E is equal to E1 plus E2. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Then similarly, shall I find
E2.
E2?
Yes.
Then say that AK AE cross AH. Now let us see this H2. The wave is propagating in which direction?
Z. Positive.
Positive Z direction. And what is the direction of H?
A1.
A1. Then what should be this?
X.
X. Is it not? Such things will be asked for 1 mark in your exam. Then E2 is equal to E2 bar is equal to E M2 cos. See whether it is in the form of sin or cos.
Sin.
Sin. Then put sin omega t minus z. What is the direction?
A.
What is the direction? X. Then find EM2 in similar way. Shall I write this? See, you can write this as eta 1 or eta 2 equal to eta. Fine? Shall I write this? Then eta 2 equal to just I'll write eta. What is this?
65.
E M2 divided by
H.
H M2. Then find EM2.
94.25.
How much you get?
94.25.
25. Then E2 will be 94.25 sin omega t plus AX volts per meter. Then what is your E bar? Substitute here E1 and E2. Write down that equation. That is E bar is equal to 18.8 cos omega t z AY plus 94.25 sin omega t z AX volt per meter. Fine? And that omega is there, already we found the value of omega. Yes or no?
Yes.
You substitute the value of omega. Let us see the next problem. Have you taken? Shall we go for next problem? Please take one. Uniform plane wave. Uniform plane wave. Propagating in a medium. Uniform plane wave propagating in a medium has uniform plane wave propagating in medium has E bar equal to 2 e to the power sin 10 to the power 8t minus beta z ay volt per meter. This is EVA. If the medium is characterized by epsilon r equal to 1, mu r equal to 20 and conductivity equal to 3 moles per meter, find alpha, beta and h bar. Find alpha, beta and h bar. See, what is the question? Some medium he has said, but in earlier problem, you see the first problem, he said free space. In second problem, lossless medium he said, but here he didn't say about what type of medium. Will you agree? Then first, we need to find it is what type of medium. But however, nowhere it is a free space. It is not a free space. Why? Mu r is 20 and sigma is not 0. That is one thing, it is not a free space. Is it clear? No, the thing is whether it is a good conducting or good direct or lossy direct. Lossy dielectric is nothing but a good, it's a conducting. Is it or not? Based on what, we need to find whether what type of medium it is. There is one factor which will help us to discriminate what? Good conductor or good dielectric? Which is that? Which is that one factor which helps us to find type of medium? Loss tangent. Think on solution. Loss tangent will help us to find the type of medium. Tan 2 theta n is equal to this. Yes or no? We know the conductivity. We know the angular frequency. We know permittivity. It is equal to, how much is conductivity? 3. And this is 10 to the power 8. Epsilon naught. For this problem, I will tell you one more shortcut method to find the type of medium also. Then 3, 10 to the power 8, 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12, and relative permittivity is 1. Tell me this one. Tan 2 theta is how much? This is 12. I need this value. Based on this value only I can decide here. How much? తొందరగా చెప్పండి. What is the value? Huh? No. I don't want 2 theta n. Just I want tan 2 theta n. This value I need. This I need. This value I need. 3.38 into 10 to the power minus 3. 3. Then it will be 3088. So this value, that is tan 2 theta n, this value is far greater than 1.
Yes.
Is it or not? Then the type of medium is good conductor Since tan 2 theta n is far greater than 1, then type of medium is what? Good? Okay. See, based on the type of medium, alpha, beta will change. The formulas will change. Is it or not? Then what is alpha? No. I said it's a good conductor. I said one shortcut method for only for this problem. See, he gave relative permittivity is 1. Relative permittivity is 1 for which type of medium? You see the first paper of this 4th unit, or where the electromagnetic wave propagation started. You see, for 4 mediums, I wrote what is epsilon r, epsilon naught, mu r, mu. For good conductor, what is epsilon r? For good conductor, what is the value of epsilon r? 1. Whether it was 1 or not. Even based on this also you can, but in other problem he may write 1.5 or 2, something like that. Is it or not? There is a possibility. But 1.1 something. But for good conductor this value is 1. Okay. Then what is the value of alpha for good conductor? Alpha and beta remain same. Formula for alpha and beta remains same for good conductor, and it is given by under root omega mu. What was that? I wrote some omega mu conductivity by 2. You know omega, you know mu. Mu is there? Yes. And this is equal to omega is 10 to the power 8. Mu naught, mu r, and conductivity is 3 by 2. This is 4 by 10 to the power minus 7. And what is mu r? 20. 10 to the power 8, 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 into 20 into 3 divided by 2. Tell me what is your alpha, and alpha beta value remains same, but units. What is the unit of alpha? What is the unit of alpha? Attenuation constant का unit क्या है? Nefers per meter. Please let me know. And today I will tell you the relation between nefers and decibels. How much? 61.4 nefers per meter, and beta is equal to 61.4 radians per second. Okay? Then the relation between nefers per meter and decibels per meter. Just take down a note. Shall I write this? One nefer is equal to anyone. How many decibels? It is 8.686 decibels. Take it as a note. If they want attenuation in decibels per meter, then just this you should multiply with 8.86. Then the last one we need to find H bar. Okay. Let us find H bar. Okay. Shall we do it? Shall I write this? Practice the exercise problems of study 4. If you have any doubt, please you can ask. Right. No. As it is, as usual, AK, AE, AH. What is AK? In which direction wave is propagating?
Z minus
It is propagating in Z. Since it is negative, the wave is propagating in the positive z direction. If this is plus,
Negative.
backward traveling, right? Then E bar. What is the direction of E bar? A cross. Then what is this?
Minus AX.
AX or minus AX?
Minus AX.
This is minus AX. Don't get confusion. Just to write down AX into AY. AZ. AY into AZ is AX. Then AZ into AX is AY. X, Y, Z. Y, Z, X. Like that. It's based on this you can decide. Don't scratch your head more. Is it or not? This is simple. Agar anything negative will be there here also. Fine? Is it okay? Done. Direction of AH is minus X. First I'll write H bar minus AX. Then HM, I'll write HM. Then attenuation e to the power gamma z, alpha z. Alpha we know what is its value, you substitute. And sine 10 to the power 8t beta. Okay? You know alpha and you know beta. But what about HM?
EM by EM.
One more thing we are missing here. What was that?
Theta.
It is a good conductor. One more thing we are missing. What is that? Phase angle.
Theta.
This is lagging or leading? Lagging by an angle. Intrinsic impedance. We will see whether it will be 45 or not. Yes? Now what I do? Minus theta n AX. We need to find theta n. Yes or no?
Yes.
For a good conductor, we say it's a 45. For this problem, we will get 45 or not. We should get 45. We will calculate that first. Then, first, we will find HM. EM by HM. This indicates HM is equal to what is EM by magnitude of theta. Whether we know the magnitude of theta or not. Theta is given. Find the value of intrinsic impedance. Do this. The magnitude of intrinsic impedance is what is the magnitude of intrinsic impedance? Under root 1 plus what? Omega mu by whole square to the power 1 by 4. Is it or not? This is the magnitude of intrinsic impedance. Please find the magnitude of intrinsic impedance. How much you got? 29? Oh. What is the magnitude of this? 29 ohm. Then what do you get HM? HM is what is your HM? HM is how much? Is it right? Check it from the textbook how much it is. 69.1 into 10 to the power minus 3. It's right. Then your h bar is minus. Okay, this is h and we got. What about theta n also we need to find? We know that tan 2 theta n is equal to how much we got?
388.
388. Then theta n is equal to 1 by 2 tan inverse 3388. Tell me this is theta n. Theta n. How much? It should be a 45 degree.
Yeah.
Is it 45 degree? See, we found HM, we found already alpha, we found theta n. Substitute all those things in this. Shall I write this? Shall I write this? Then this is equal to minus 0.068 e to the power. What is alpha we got? Alpha is 4 z sine 10 to the power 8 t. Even we got
Beta. Same.
beta also. Beta is 61.4 z minus 45 degree x, and unit is amperes per minute. This is your h bar. Okay. This completes the different types of problems on electromagnetic wave propagation. You can work on exercise problem of study code. You approach me if you are not getting, I'll help you. We can solve those problems also, but time constraint. We left out with around 2.5 to 3 units. How many weeks we are left out for the end of this term?
2
Okay. Here, because of time shortage, we are not discussing the exercise problem of study code, and we'll enter into 5th unit. Fine.